Hello, thank you for having me here today. I have my timer with me here. I have 6 minutes. So I'm going to give you the condensed version. And I'd like to start with labels. Everybody here has a label. And that's the best way, that's how we categorize people. So one of the best ways for me to tell you about myself is to give you some of the labels that have been attached to me. I'm a domestic relations attorney. I practice here in Fairfax County. I work at a law firm called Saravel, Markle, Isaacson, Levy with a lot of really wonderful attorneys. Domestic relations translates to divorce lawyer. So that's a label that people can relate to in one way or another many times. I'm a veteran. I was in the United States Air Force for 13 years. I'm a mother. I have 3 children. I'm a grandmother. I have a 6-year-old grandson. I'm a college graduate. I went to Mary Washington College, where I graduated summa cum laude. After watching my daughter graduate from high school, I said, it's time to go back to school. I'm here because I'm a high school dropout. I dropped out in the 10th grade. And I'm also a GED graduate, proud holder of a GED diploma, which I brought to show you today. My office at the law firm here in Fairfax. And on the bottom we have my 1977 GED equivalency certificate, and above that I have my certificate from the Supreme Court of Virginia when I was admitted to practice law at the Virginia State Bar the 1st of November 2004.
The U.S. Census notes that 93% of our region's adults have at least a high school degree. Again, from a national perspective, this is a very impressive number. But we are a large community. And that number also means that there are over 85,000 Northern Virginia adults over the age of 25 who do not have a high school degree. To put that in perspective, that's more people than attend a Redskins game at a FedEx Stadium. Although perhaps this is not the week I should bring that up. Governor Kane, your attention on this issue is key to our ongoing efforts. If we can extend the concept of leaving no child left behind to leaving no adult left behind, then we can continue to strengthen our regional economic competitiveness. As chair of the Workforce Investment Board, I can assure you that this effort will continue to be a focus of the Northern Virginia workforce system.
The goal of everyone in this room should be to ensure that every Virginian who wants a GED will have access to obtaining one. There should be a clear path for them to follow from the moment they call requesting information and direction. It is our responsibility, each of us, to ask ourselves, am I doing all I possibly can to ensure one more person has access to his or her future? We can make a difference by being purposeful in our jobs. We can make a difference by holding ourselves and others accountable. We can make a difference when we truly believe that we are here to serve others. We can make a difference.
Bonnie Moore and I recently had the privilege of serving on the Virginia panel on adult learning. And what we talked about on the panel was what we referred to as GED Plus. And as you've heard this morning, the GED can lead to better jobs, it can lead to further training, to industry certifications, and yes, to post-secondary degrees and success. So that is the goal, that is the focus, that is what we are striving toward in Virginia as we continue to develop and expand the adult education opportunities. And we're very fortunate in Virginia that we have a governor that understands. So it is my pleasure this morning to introduce to you the Governor of the Commonwealth of Virginia, Tim Kaine.
I want to thank Tom for that nice introduction. I tell you, you make us feel very welcome. And I'm going to speak briefly, but then want to have a chance just to visit, because I know we have students and faculty here and supporters, PTSA president, and I want to have a chance to meet you and have my cabinet meet you as well. Well, we're here to promote GEDs. And let me tell you a little bit about the current makeup of Virginia high schools, which will tell you why this is so important. Last week, we were able to announce for the first time a standardized figure about the on-time graduation rate of Virginia high school students. What percentage of the students who start as ninth graders graduate 4 years later? We reported, after scrubbing the data carefully, that 81% of Virginians who start high school graduate 4 years later among the current student body. And that ranks us very, very well with respect to other states. So that's the good news. To turn it around, obviously 1 in 5 Virginians who start high school don't graduate on time. Now some will graduate in 5 or 6 years, but there are many who drop out for a whole variety of reasons. And Mary described one scenario. The stereotype of the dropout is often wrong. Dropouts are often highly intelligent students, but they don't find a match, they don't find a fit. Something's happened in their personal life that makes it challenging at the particular time. And so folks drop out of high school for all kinds of reasons. But even today, with all the focus that we put on the importance of education, 1 in 5 of our kids don't graduate on time, and many end up dropping out. Now, that then gets to the other problem, which was we have tens of thousands, really hundreds of thousands of Virginia adults who never got a high school degree. And they may have dropped out, or they may have come up at a time when a high school degree wasn't important to do what they wanted to do as adults. But that world really has disappeared. We live in a world now where with all of the challenges we have, with all of the resource questions about oil is scarce, etc., the scarcest resource in the world is talent. The most important strategy in the world to grow an economy is to grow talent. And so whether it's GED, high school graduation in the normal course, post-secondary education, workforce training, these issues are at the heart of what we have to do to be competitive as a Commonwealth and as a nation. In fact, we can read all we want about what Congress might do to rescue financial institutions and to prop up the economy in a tough time. But those are secondary strategies. The primary strategy in this nation has to be to outfit all of our people, from kids to adults, with the best talent, the best education they have. That's going to be the economic success strategy of the future. Not everybody's got the same path to earning the diploma. You know, Mary talked about labels. We can often kind of label people as X or Y or A or B, but look, we're all individuals. There's no one size fits all. There's no single strategy that works for everybody. We mature differently, we have different interests at different times in our life, and frankly, what you're doing here at Woodson, Jack, adult education, this is the way of the future. We're all going to be back in school as adults in the future that we're going into, because nobody has skills that are sufficient to last a lifetime. We all have to upgrade our skills and learn new things and be flexible as new opportunities in a new economy come along. So we're here to celebrate the fact that everybody is different. There's no single career path or path to a diploma, but getting a GED, taking advantage of the great programs here at Fairfax, or the Race to GED program and other programs statewide, can be a wonderful path to success. I have a proclamation that I want to present. If I could have both representatives, let's see, maybe Bonnie, if you'll come up, and then Mike, if you'll come back out from the workforce board. This is a proclamation about Virginia GED Week and GED Day, and as you'll see, it has millions of whereases, and I'm not going to do that. But what I want to do is just say that this is such an important priority. Fairfax gets it, the Northern Virginia communities get it, and increasingly we're seeing all over Virginia people doing great work in this area so that folks get that diploma and start that springboard to future career and academic educational success. So I want to present each of you with the proclamation. Thank you for your efforts in promoting success by students of all ages, and we look forward to being your partners in continuing work. Okay, well, the cabinet members have tags, so if you want to really lobby somebody, about something, just go to somebody that's got a white name tag on it, and you can really lobby them, and I'm going